This playthrough is rated E10+.
Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of Adventure Time, Marceline Investigations Edition. Last time, we took place between Case 4, Everything Must Go, except in this case, we learned about Marceline trying to get back 3 magical artifacts to put back in Billy's cave, while Finn and Jake go get Notung back from Cinnamon Bun. First, we've run across Candy Person, who has the Fez of magic protection, so we got to figure out trick him into getting it back. So let's continue on. We've already gotten a couple of things. Let's go inside this creepy basement, which apparently there's nothing really creepy about it.
It's a bag of sugar, only about a third full though.
Let's take it.
This sugar will make a good fake magic protection circle, but there's not enough to make the whole thing.
I should have enough now, right? Ooh, well, there's more to explore, so can't say we're done yet till we get everything.
A box of pocket watches. Weird.
Those watches are mine. Hands off.
Okay. We'll talk to you
It's Doc
first.
J. He's probably up to no good, as usual. I should just leave him alone for now.
But we're gonna talk to him anyway, despite my conscience telling me otherwise.
I ain't got time to talk now. Maybe later.
Okay, he has a mobster kind of conversation look about him. It's like, yeah, see, yeah.
The chalk dust and sugar together is almost enough white powder to make the circle of protection. But I'm still going to need a little more.
I should have read what the sugar bag said, but the bag is 2/3 full. A little more white powder, and there will be enough to draw a circle of protection around the candy. I like the quotes around that. I never did that when I did my full playthrough. I never read through item descriptions, which probably had its own set of jokes. I do apologize about that. I wasn't even thinking about that at the time, really. I was just trying to solve all the puzzles. But anyway, let's see if it'll let us combine the salt in the bag.
That should be plenty of white powder to make a circle of protection around the little candy guy.
Oops, what does it say now? Oh, now we have an empty salt shaker. Empty salt shaker. You can pretty much put anything in here now. And a bag of magical dust. A bag of quote-unquote magical dust should be plenty to draw a circle protection around the candy guy. The game basically like tries to browbeat you with the solutions and stuff. It's like, it'll be the circle thing. But anyway, let's keep looking around before we get that stuff to candy guy.
They kind of look like the ones you find in magic amulets.
Can't we take it?
I'm sure Peppermint Butler won't miss a few gems. You never know when a handful of gems will come in handy.
Oh, is this Peppermint Butler's establishment? Oh, there he is, yes. Wow, this ain't creepy at all. It's like something from Victor Frankenstein or something.
That's the magical containment unit. Pretty nice, isn't it?
Why do I not trust Peppermint Butler? Not like he hasn't done untrustworthy things before. I mean, he does everything he does to keep the candy floating, but in this episode specifically, he seems kind of shady.
Please, don't touch the magical containment unit. It's, very fragile.
Unless you've watched the show, then you know all about what he's into, but...
Feel free to look around, but don't touch the containment unit. I just got it, calibrated. I'll be waiting right here, ready to safely contain all of those wonderful, dangerous magic artifacts when you find them.
For your Dark Lord? I don't know.
It's the royal decree that says Peppermint Butler is in charge while PB is away. It's written in the red ink she uses and has her seal on it, so it must be legit.
I wonder if we could suck the red out of that.
That decree wouldn't be worth taking unless it was blank.
I bet that has to do something with solving a puzzle later on, but let's see if we can do it now. She'll probably say, like, why do I need to do that? Or I'll do it, okay.
Tasty. Now the decree is blank. Good thing Bonnabelle likes to use red ink.
I feel like I'm doing
Nice.
something before I'm
All
supposed
I have to do is write whatever I want on this blank decree, and anybody would think it was an official order from the princess.
I feel like the game shouldn't have let me grab that or do that yet. Like, it should have given me a reason to do that. It's like, you know, like some adventure games will let you just grab whatever and combine whatever, even though you wouldn't know why to do that. I kind of like the games that don't let you combine stuff until the game basically gives you an objective to do that. But I don't know. I'm fine with it now, but just kind of some weird sense I'm talking about.
Looks like that ladder leads up to a manhole.
Wonder if it'll let me open it from the inside out. Oh, good. Now we got a shortcut. So anyway, let's go back to. Actually, it's not much of a shortcut because we can just. I don't know. I guess it just saved me a screen. So, oh well. Anyway, let's give the bag to Duder.
There you go. This is one super powerful and awesome circle of magic protection, if I do say so myself. Now, what say you hand over that fez?
No way! You said the circle protects me from reverse magic, but you gotta make sure I'm covered for any trick Magic Man could pull.
Oh, right. I did say that. I guess the next thing you need is some amulets. You know, ones that'll block curses and stuff.
Well, I don't really have a neck, so amulets are a problem accessory-wise.
Yeah, I can see how that might be an issue. Hey, how about I stick the amulets on a cloak? Make sort of a Cloak of Amulets.
Oh, yeah! That sounds awesome! Make sure you get ones that protect me from as many spells as possible. I want you to lay those amulets on thick.
Oh, trust me, I'm laying it on thick. Let's see. I'll need something for the cloak, some mountings and gems, and some way to attach them all to the cloak. You stay put. I'll get the stuff I need to make the cloak, and I'll bring it back to you when I'm done.
I guess we're lucky that the Candy Kingdom inhabitants are pretty gullible. Although the fact that Marceline basically made her job harder by trying to make up what she needs to do. Oh, I know what we need for a tablecloth. We need to grab that one from Candy Dude, or Cookie Man, but gotta convince him to take his tablecloth.
I want somebody to bring me salt, not steal my tablecloth!
Oh, okay.
Service!
Well, let's give him some salt. So, we have that empty salt bottle, but let's just combine that with the pepper and
All right,
it's
the
salt.
salt shaker is full of pepper. Nobody will know the difference. Unless they use it, that is.
Well, he's so angry, maybe he won't notice. Let's see what it says. Pepper-filled salt shaker filled with pepper. The cap isn't screwed on tightly. Someone will get a lot of pepper on their food if they use it. Well, that might work. Let's talk to him first
About
before.
time! I need some salt. This food is too not salty!
It looks like he went to like some fast food place because it looks like it's in a styrofoam container. Like something you get at like a Captain D's or something like that.
Cookie Guy is still here. Doesn't look like he's enjoying his dinner, which isn't really all that surprising.
Which I do really like Captain D's actually, but I'm just making a point, you know. Or any fast food places that still use styrofoam containers, which I don't know why they still do. We know the problems with it. But anyway, this isn't the game for that type of conversation, so let's give him the salt.
You
The
wanted
salt.
salt? Here's some salt.
It's about time. The service in this place is awful. If it wasn't for your sugary drinks, I'd never come here. Now, time for a little salt. What the? Pepper! Lots of it! Pepper makes me Achoo! All right, that's it. I've had it. I'm done with this place. You've seen the last of Cookie Guy. Until the next time I need a sugary beverage!
Sounds like a lot of people in real life, how they hate like certain places to eat, but they still come because there's like one or two things there they really like and they just suffer the effects of it. Oh well.
Nobody's gonna want to eat off that tablecloth now that Cookie Guy sneezed all over it.
I guess it goes to show that people are all bark and no bite.
Cool. This tablecloth looks sufficiently cloak-like to impress the little candy guy.
Okay, so we got a tablecloth now. Let's see. We need. So we got. We got the gems and that, but we need something to mount it on. I don't know if we have anything with that. Let's see if it'll let us combine
The
them.
gems won't
Probably
just
not.
stick to the tablecloth on their own.
Yeah, so I need something to stick. And tinfoil isn't enough to stick,
I don't
right?
think those things were meant to combine.
I think we do need that for the thing, but
Some things weren't meant to be combined. These are two of those things.
well, let's keep looking around. Now that we've solved like that circle problem, I know a lot of areas or where certain things become unlocked in adventure games when you hit certain milestones or checkpoints. See if any new. I'll show you.
Ugh, there's nothing in that dumpster that I need.
She did mention something about ice cream earlier. Perhaps we should check that and see if there's anything in there now.
There's nothing in that old ice cream truck that I want right now.
Okay, well, just checking. I think the only thing we haven't... We might go back to that Dr. J or whatever and see if...
Those gumballs in that Gumball Guardian's head are as big as wrecking balls. That's a lot of gum. I really don't have anything to say to the Gumball Guardian right now. I should just let him work.
And the game's not letting me do anything with him anymore, so we can ignore him. So let's go back into the sewer. Let's see, nothing else is highlighted. We can't grab that. Yeah, let's go to Dr. J. Perhaps we need to get one of those watches. Maybe we need those for something.
These pocket watches are pretty. Kind of amulet-like. In a gemless sort of way.
So we can use them for the Cloak of Amulets.
Hey, hands off the merchandise!
Yeah, let's see if we can get him to give us those watches.
Hey, Doc J. What's happening?
I ain't gotta tell you nothing. Get lost!
Geez, hostile much? I just want to talk.
Where can I get amulets like the ones in that box?
You wouldn't happen to know where I can get some magic amulets, do you?
Magic amulets? I wish. All I got's is a bunch of stupid pocket watches.
Well, I mean, we could use those watches as fake amulets. But anyway, what's
What
with all the
are
watches?
you doing with all those pocket watches anyway?
I thought I could sell them, make some dosh. Turns out nobody uses pocket watches anymore. Now I'm stuck with them.
Well, time is relative. Can I have some of those watches?
Mind if I take some of those watches off your hands?
No deal, vampire lady. They might be worthless watches, but they're my worthless watches. And I ain't in the business of giving my stuff away.
How about a trade? Is there anything you need that might make you willing to give up a few of your watches?
Come to think of it, there is something I need. But you ain't never gonna be able to get your hands on them.
You might be surprised what I can do. What is it?
Me and the boys need some new waffle cones. You know, so we could show up Jaybird's gang by looking all dapper and stuff. The only supply in town is locked up tight in some abandoned truck. Ain't nobody been able to get those cones out. It'd take a wrecking ball or something to do it. You score me some of them cones, and you can have as many pocket watches as you want. Deal?
Deal. You hang in there, Doc J. I'll be back with those waffle cones in no time.
Yeah, Dr. J sounds like a mobster, like the Hollywood version of, yeah, see, yeah. You know, I forgot the name of the actor. I mean, it's even before my time for the most part, but he sounds like that guy, like James Cagney or something like that.
You stay
maybe?
put. I'll get the stuff I need to make the cloak, and I'll bring it back to you when I'm done.
But anyway, he said something about needing wrecking balls or something like that, so looks like we might need to somehow find a way to get that those gumballs from the Gumball Guardian, but yeah, I didn't think we had to go back in here anymore. Okay, anyway, let's go talk to the Gumball Guardian, see if we can get his gumballs, or at least ask him about them anyway. Alright, dude.
Yo, Gumball Guardian! I need to talk to you for a sec.
Okay, but I'm pretty busy. I have a deadline to meet.
Okay, well, what are you doing
So,
exactly?
what you doing? Fixing stuff?
Yes, there was much damage to the kingdom during Darren and Maja's attack. We are still not finished with our repairs.
I think I remember that episode. It was when the Candy Kingdom almost got completely taken over, but with the help of Finn and Jake, and I forgot who else was in that fight. It was like a big fight against a big fight too. Oh well, it's been a while, but I do remember it. What's with the ice cream
There's
truck?
an ice cream truck down there in the street. Does it belong to anybody?
No, it is abandoned. I'm supposed to move it, but I haven't had time.
Okay, can you help me break open the truck so we can get those cones?
Instead of moving the truck, do you think you could, you know, smash it open for me? There might be something inside that I need.
It could be smashed open using one of my wrecking gumballs, but I cannot release a gumball without official written permission from Princess Bubblegum.
Okay, so that's what that written permission note was all about. I knew it had to solve something. Are there
Any
cones in that
idea
truck?
if there are any ice cream cones in that truck? I need some.
I don't know, but it is an ice cream truck, so I suppose it is possible.
So, if I brought you back a royal decree from PB, you could let loose one of those gumballs of yours and help me out?
Yes, the orders of the princess are law, even when her orders place others in mortal danger.
Awesome! You just wait here and I'll see what I can do about faking, getting that royal decree.
Okay, I will return to my repair work now.
I like how he mentions her laws putting people in mortal danger. She's actually kind of done that before in the show. So anyway, now that we got that royal decree from Peppermint Butler and we took the ink off of it, we can use that to convince the guard to get us one of his balls. Heh, balls. Anyway, blank royal document. A blank document with PB's royal seal. You could write pretty much anything on here and seem official. And we need to combine the pen. Pen, mightier than the sword, unless you're actually fighting monsters and stuff. Yes. Yes, it is.
There. That is one good-looking forgery. When I show this to the Gumball Guardian, he'll have to release one of his gumballs.
I'm surprised Marceline's so inventive as she is in this game.
Hey, Gumball Guardian, check it out. PB says it's cool if you help me out.
Yes. That appears to be an official royal document from the princess. The dangerous release of a wrecking gumball is authorized. Stand by. Gumball release imminent. Please clear the area below.
Yikes!
Gumball release achieved. Please use it wisely. I must get back to work now. Goodbye.
Will do. Thanks, Gumball Guardian.
Now we just need to shove that into the truck. Alright, let's get back down there. Alright, I guess we just need to push
It's
it,
the
right?
gumball that the Gumball Guardian dropped. That thing is as big as a wrecking ball.
I was just about to try and mention the words of a song that had that name in it, but I can't believe I almost referenced that. It hurts my brain and my mouth. Like, my mouth feels dirty after mentioning that. And I hope people who are watching this don't know what I'm talking about, because I don't want to talk about it. So anyway, let's push this thing.
Here goes nothing. Whoa! That did the trick. That ice cream truck is history.
Actually, with how powerful Marceline is, I'm surprised she just didn't try to bust it open herself.
That
Oh, well,
gumball
whatever.
is a goner. All that's left is a giant blob of sticky gum.
Ooh, we could use that.
Ugh. Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to have a couple of sticky blobs of gum on hand for whatever.
That'll help us complete our task. Let's grab those
Wow.
cones, too.
That gumball totally flattened the truck. And the truck was full of waffle cones. I'll
Let's
just
take
snag
'em.
a few of these cones and trade them to Dr. J.
Dr. J, see, yeah, see, yeah. Anyway, let's go back to Dr. J and give him his cones, because he's good to go. Let's see, cones. Waffle cones, great for containing ice cream or for some, making a fashion statement. As in a hat. I wonder if anyone... Could waffle cones actually work as a hat? Possibly.
Got you those waffle cones, Doc J. A ton of them. Now, how about sharing some of those pocket watches?
Yeah, sure. Take as many as you want. Oh, wait till the boys see this. These cones will make some seriously styling headgear.
A candy mobster. What will they come up with next? Let's take the pocket watches. Alright, now we need to start combining. Gems, a bunch of gems like kind of see amulets, shiny, combined with pocket watches, a bunch of shiny pocket watches that are roughly amulet shaped.
That combination definitely
Oh.
doesn't work.
Perhaps they're clasps then? Let's see. Tablecloth, pretty nice tablecloth considering where it comes from. It's almost clothing quality. Perhaps combine that with the sticky gum?
Not a bad idea. But I should probably put the sticky gum on whatever I want to stick to the tablecloth.
Okay, then probably the shiny tinfoil, right?
Some things weren't meant to be combined. These
Maybe
are
it's
two
the
of those
pocket
things.
watches and the amulets we need to use those for. Let's try that. Some disgustingly sticky gum from inside the Gumball Guardian's broken gumball.
Seems like the right idea, but I'm definitely missing something.
Because I thought combining those two together, like putting them on there. Let's try doing that in the pocket
Yep.
watches.
Now the pocket watches are sticky.
Okay, so Let's see. Sticky amulet bases. Perfect base for fake amulets. Okay. Then we use the amulets on them, right?
Sweet.
Oh, it said just add precious stones on them as well. Who knew that gems stuck to pocket watches with gum will look so much like magical amulets? Alright, can we now stick that to the tablecloth?
Yeah, those will work great. Except I need something to make the fake amulets stick to the tablecloth. I don't think those things were meant to combine.
I guess we need to gum them again. Let's see. Who knew that gum stuck to pocket watches with a gum looked pretty much like magical amulets?
Now the makeshift amulets are sticky.
Then we put them to... Well, because I keep thinking the shiny tinfoil needs to be used for something, but I guess not, so... Alright. The fake amulets are ready to stick to a fake cloth.
All right. That definitely looks like a legit cloak of amulets. If there was such a thing. Guess I better go back to the candy guy.
I guess the tinfoil must be used for something else. Like maybe the next area of the... for the second artifact or something. Oh, maybe. Anyway, let's give him the Cloak of Amulets. Cloak of Amulets. It's just a tablecloth with some watches and gems stuck to it, but it looks impressive, and that's what counts. Yes, it does.
All right, little candy dude. 1 Cloak of Amulets, as promised. You should be totally safe now. Ready to give up that fez?
This is a pretty sweet cloak, but, I don't know. I mean, without the fez, the top of my head will feel so exposed.
Okay. I guess you'll need, a magic helmet. Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, totally! But not just any magic helmet, something cool and heroic, like in the movies. The guy in the poster over there is wearing one. That's the magic helmet I want.
Okay, yeah, cool. That's definitely the last item you'll need too. That's like head-to-toe protection. Way better than the fez.
Yeah, totally. You give me that helmet, and I'll be ready to give you the fez.
You got it. Stay put. I'll be back soon.
Alright, one more thing we need to give this candy person. They'll finally give us everything we want is a spear and magic helmet. I mean, just magic helmet. So, and I think they made that reference in an earlier episode of the game anyway. So, but anyway, a magic helmet. One of Viking kind, but not with horns, because Vikings didn't actually have horns. That's just some cartoon mishmash. But in the next episode of Adventure Time, Marceline Investigations, we'll get this guy his magic helmet and continue get the fez and continue on getting the rest of the artifacts to seal in Billy's cave. Find out next. Tune in to next time when we continue on our journey. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. It's Marceline time.